Ready? And welcome back, folks. We're at game number 4, just underway here. John Peters with you on Field 8 in toasty Frisco, Texas. Ready for the 4th game of the day. The 4th matchup involves the white-clad and blue shorts of the ASA Coyotes out of Maryland. Head coach Kevin Layton, assisted by Kerry Brimmer and Alex Gould. Seeing the ball worked around in the midfield. On the other side, in the navy blue, the WSA Red out of Oklahoma. So we're going to call them Oklahoma, and we'll have Maryland Coyotes. So Coyotes and Oklahoma. WSA Red, Oklahoma, coached by Ryan Bush. Ball working around in the midfield. Try to give you some of the starters here in just a moment. The keeper for Red out of Oklahoma is Briley Taylor. Ball worked around, nice shot there, high in the netting behind. That shot taken by number 24, Haley Bicknell. Obviously one of the starters for Coach Kevin Layton. So Briley Taylor starting in goal for the team out of Oklahoma. On the other side, the keeper for the Coyotes is going to be Emma Anderson. We'll double check that in just a moment. I don't believe that is correct. We'll find out exactly. Emma Anderson is a forward. Graduated actually in 2015 is what I have here. Means she is playing at Columbia University. Ball settled to the ground. Fighting for it there. The defense now turning with it. And taken back away. Back and forth we go. And a big tussle there, finally won by J.C. Jones. She's taken down, but the referee says play on. Ball in the back. Corralled here in the back. I hear the players of the Oklahoma team calling out East Side, so that may be another name that you folks out there would recognize and respond to. So East Side, WSA Red, and Tulsa, Oklahoma team. As said, wearing the navy blue with the white shorts, red socks. Ball sent back in. That's a ball that's going to be collected in the back, but it's a bad touch there. Sent over to number 7. That's Emma Anderson. We mentioned her, the player from Columbia University in the Ivy League, up in the front. Nice play in the middle there. That's Anna Gornell. Oral Roberts commitment. Working it down the right side. That's going to be Ireland McGuire. I believe that's correct. If I see number 99, I believe that's what we saw on the far side. Once again on field number 8, and a few fans, the few that we have, are huddled up under the shade trees, as this is the 1 p.m. matchup. It is a 45-minute half game. There will be water breaks about halfway through each half. It'll be a corner kick that will be set in motion by Hannah Leck. Leck will put it in play with the right foot, and here she goes. Little outbender into the box. First contact made by the white shirts of the Coyotes. Ball bounding around, now settled. Leck works it back. A lot of pressure there, however. Picked up now, shot in the box. Let's see if anybody's there. Headed out by the defense. Ball banding out toward midfield. In the navy blue, I see a number 88, which I do not have a number 88. We'll try to find out who that is for you folks. Check over here in a moment with the coaches and see. Number 5 working with it is Morgan Medina. Medina sends it in, headed down by the defense. Ball set in. That one will trail all the way through. And we'll see. You said the keeper, Let me ask one of the coaches, who's number 88 for you guys? We'll check and see. Gotcha. We will find out. Ball sent deep, and the defense now tracking it down. Ball up front, it'll motion there. Eventually the Coyotes get possession. Taking back is Amanda Wilson. She's attending Villanova. Several players up in the Northeast here. Also have a Cornell player in Juliana Comer. She's one of the starters. That ball sent forward by Stephanie Higginson. Nice low ball through there. Let's see what they can do with it. Turning up front, now clearing it out to the side. That ball sent deep and out of play. As we're trying to pick up some of the players here, we had a quick turnaround after the last match. It's going to be ball put in play by the back line. A nice high ball. The wind settling down a little bit has been pretty effective throughout this day, going right to left, which right now would be aiding the Oklahoma team. At the present time, doesn't seem to be much of a factor. Pressure put on in the back there by Bicknell. Now brought forward. That'll be a corner kick once again for the Coyotes. Region 1 champs, once again out of Maryland. They defeated the YMS Explosion in PKs for the Region 1 championship. They had goals from Emma Anderson as well as Amanda Wilson. 2-2 tie at the end of regulation and overtime, went to PKs and come away with the championship once again out of Region 1. Ball sent low, front corner, and that one scooped up there nicely by the keeper. Let's see if that is, try to see if that's Julia Gray. Well, we'll find out. Try to get the exact names for you folks. Apologize for that. We have time. We'll have a water break here shortly. We'll make sure and straighten up a couple names. Make sure we're all set on that. Ball worked here in front of us by Medina now. Now worked by Higginson. She sends it in deep. Working in front in there was Kayla Foster. Defense breaking it up. Emma Anderson now. Ball sent forward. Nice job there by Gornell. Sends it out the right. There's a ball sent across and in. Gornell sent it to the outside. And then let's see if we can pick up the scorer there. Gornell to the outside. And let's see who put it in. Looking over here at Gornell, let's see. We'll actually come out here and check with one of the coaches and make sure who had the assist on that and the goal. Was Gornell? She had the goal. Who, you know, had the assist? Unassisted. So Gornell unassisted. Nice goal there. Nice goal, makes it 1-0. So Anna Gornell comes through. Number 14, player at Oral Roberts University. Ball on the far side, being worked forward now by the Coyotes. Find themselves down 1-0. Our referees, as we see the ball worked around there. Our center referee, head referee, Casey Anderson. She made sure to spell her name right, K-C-A-S-I-E. That's the female version. Ball into the box, now cleared away by the defense. Still trying to mount an attack, the Coyotes. Now the defense comes away with it. On the sidelines, we have Joe Sahoski and Ryan Shanklin. And the fourth official taking care of the substitutions and all the stats over here on the side, Dean Morgan. Appreciate Nick Case, our producer. John Peters here with you on the microphone. And our couple of great cameramen as well working up with us. We'll give them a shout out here shortly as well. Ball still being worked around So far, time of possession, pretty much Oklahoma team. The Tulsa squad dominating in some ways. Ball sent in. Here's a left foot shot. Let's see if she gets it off. It's going to be up over the crossbar. Let's see if there was a touch. There was not. And so it will be a goal kick coming out. That ball was a rocket shot, but about 2 or 3 feet above the crossbar. Nice left-footed attempt. Low knuckleball sent into the wind. Gornell now will track it down. Still fighting. Now she'll go back the other way. Sends it over to teammate Jones. Jones sends a high ball off to the right. That will be scooped up and played. Nice little head flick there back to her teammates in the middle. Ball sent deep. Let's see if it gets through. And a through ball that was intended for Emma Anderson. Anderson, a tall player there in the forward position. And here comes a ball on the far side. Unable to get to it. Chasing it down was Haley Bicknell, attending Niagara University. And now working it up. Looked like that was Gornell once again. Now ball off to the side. And a shot off to the edge. That's going to be Kayla Foster with that shot. Just to the right post and out of play. That's Kayla Foster is attending Missouri University of Science and Technology. So impressive schools here. We have players from Northeastern State, Ryan Nicolette, Morgan Medina, Northern Oklahoma. Oklahoma State is J.C. Jones. Ora Roberts, Jordan Lang-Bartels, as well as Anna Gornell with the goal a while ago, just touching the ball right there. A little too much contact there from Amanda Wilson, and this will be a good opportunity here again for the navy blue WSA red team out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Coach Ryan Bush's squad trying to add to a 1-0 lead. It looks like it's J.C. Jones who's lining it up, and the referee now moving the wall back the allotted 10 yards. And here comes the attempt to strike, and it's going to be just above the hand, and a score there from Jones, the Oklahoma State player. And I'll tell you what, that is absolutely a rocket shot. So J.C. Jones now with the goal as well. 2-0 your score on that set piece. And boy, this Oklahoma squad has come out firing, even though they were the runner-up in the Region 3. They are showing that they have a very good squad. Several players not here as well, as we went through the list with some of the assistants. Ball settled down in the back. A little time of possession here for the Coyotes. The Maryland Coyotes, Region 1 champs, earning their way here to be part of the 96 team field. Ball worked down on the eye. That's Jermina Watnick still with the ball. Finally dispossessed by Drashana Pillay, and then picked it back up. Working in. Now there's two players. Let's see if we got a corner. It looks like this will be a corner. Could have been a foul there. We heard the whistle. Coach hollering for some energy out there. It's kind of a tough challenge, the heat the way it is. You've got a lot of movement here in front of the goal. The white shirts kind of gathering more toward the top of the box. You have the very tall Emma Anderson in the middle. That ball low on the ground and sent out by the defense. A little contact in the middle. Referee right there. I don't know how they keep up with all those players, all the contact on that corner. It's one of the amazing things in sports when you see all that activity. Ball sent in. Here's a nice save coming out there. Taylor making that save. A couple of players flashing in. One of those players coming through. was number 13, Julia Abbott. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if that's correct. We'll double check that. Working it up. Good defense there. They'll flick it out of play. Looking at number 13, Abbott. Was told she wasn't here, but that may be, we'll have to double check on that with a question mark. Definitely a number 13 on the pitch. Ball at midfield, worked around. Now being brought forward by Comer. Comer sends it out to the left side, trying to find Anderson. Anderson marked up well there by Pillay. Nice move to the right, sends it into the box, flicked up in the air. A little bit of a onslaught there by the white squad. The Coyotes trying to mount some sort of offense here after going behind 1-0. That first goal scored by Gornell, 2-0 Gornell, and then J.C. Jones with the set piece, just outside the box. A rocket shot in the top of the net, just under the crossbar, and it was a very nice strike. Here goes Gornell, takes it out to the right side. Working it outside is Laramie Hall. Now they'll come the other way. Far side, working it up. Possession there, now retreating just a touch. Little space here. Ball sent in, breaking through. Let's see if she can get to it. Ball's loose briefly, and then Taylor takes hold of it. That was a good opportunity there as Anderson, actually that was Abbott flying in. Abbott, if it is Abbott with number 13, that was quite a foul there as Amanda Wilson whistled on that one. So the head referee, Casey Anderson, pointing at the spot where the play will commence. Once again, this Tulsa team in the navy blue shirts, white numbers, white shorts, and the bright red socks. Easy to spot. Ball sent out on the right side. And it will go out of play. That'll be a corner. This was a touch in there somewhere. So it looks like it will be another opportunity here. Good opportunity for the Tulsa, Oklahoma team to put another notch on the board. 2-0 right now. Goals from Gornell as well as J.C. Jones. Lining it up. Here comes the ball. It's right in the middle of the box, so it's going to be behind the net. Hard to see from here, but there is some wind blowing that direction. And if you don't get it out a few feet in front of that goal, it'll flow right across. Ball worked down the near side. Once again, the heat, a very real element of this contest, is the high today here in Dallas, 97. Tomorrow, 98, so no reprieve. A little cooler in the morning. That might be a plus if these teams are playing earlier in the day, 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock matches. Here comes the toss in. Coyotes trying to mount some sort of attack here. Ball worked over there by Jermino Watnick. Turning now. Good defense, but Watnick now picks it up again. She's got some help out here on the near side. Abbott. High ball, chested down. Ball sent back out. There's Jermino Watnick. Nice little fake there. Takes it deep. Now she gets around the corner. Sends it in. Touch. And cleared. Still in. Working with now is Bolu. Madeline Bolu from Canisius. 2016 graduate. A little bit of space here as Coyotes work it around. Everybody getting a little tired already here in this match early on. Nice ball sent in. Let's see who's going to get to it. Looks like the defense will just settle it right there. Good job. Comer, she sends it up toward, excuse me, that was Medina. Sends it up to Edgar. They're now tight spaces, but working it out. Good job. That's J.C. Jones who had the goal, or the 2 goals. Now working it forward, little space, trying to get some space where she can get a shot off, is number 22, Hall. Hall out to the left. Ball worked out to the side. Let's see if they can keep it in. They cannot. And it comes out. It'll be a toss in there for the Tulsa squad. Already putting 2 balls in the back of the net, trying for another. Couple of balls bounding around. Let's see who's going to do the honors. Looks like it's going to be Tristan Edgar who will toss it in. Edgar ready. Tosses it back to Jones. Jones mixing it up with Watnick. Jermino Watnick. Coyotes still trying to get it out of there. Here they come. A little run. Defense steps in, causes havoc. Give Emma Anderson credit on that. I'm sorry. Give Hannah Leck credit breaking up that rush. Teams will play some matches today, tomorrow, and the next day. Working toward a weekend championship Saturday or Sunday. Ball picked up there. Coyotes working forward. Out to the side. Here comes a ball to Anderson. See if she can feed it in. She does. Nice job there by the defense, not only to block it, but to keep it in play. Avoided giving away the corner kick. Ball comes out of play. And we're going to have a water break, so we'll take a break as well. Your score 2-0. And it's Tulsa over the Coyotes of Maryland right now. 2-0. We'll be right back after this water break. And welcome back, folks. Looking out to see the play that goes on. We found the keeper is Sabrina Doherty. I'll do it sitting down right here. And welcome back, folks. Little technical difficulties there, and we're back ready to go. See, the heat continues to rise here. A lot of information. Also got word that number 13, wearing number 13, is Dana Reed. Originally was Julia Abbott, who is not here. So we have Dana Reed, number 13. Checking in is number 12. That's Jordan Langbartles. Langbartles, the Oral Roberts signee or commitment. That'll be another corner here for Tulsa. ASA red, WSA red. Termino Watnick tries to clear it out, doesn't quite, and now Nicolette will work it back into that corner. Maybe a ball fed in from the right side. Here it comes. In there, a big collision. The keeper as well as one of the forwards, but the ball cleared away briefly. That'll be sent in, but far right. So it'll be the keeper, as we said, went down to make sure of that as well. Sabrina Doherty. There is another keeper over on the sidelines as we talk to the assistant coaches to make sure of the personnel. Substitutes continue to pour in. That'll be number 14. That's Alicia Bremer. She checks in. University of Maryland College Park. Also checking in number 26. And we'll double check and see who we have as number 26 on the official roster here. We do not have a 26, so we'll have to check on that one. At halftime, we'll try to find out. Coyotes with the ball in the back, trying a little time of possession here by the defense. Now they'll work it forward. Near side, little space there. Down by 2, trying to get something on the board here before halftime. We've had the water break about halfway through the first half. Sure that was welcome for all the players, as well as the broadcast team. Ball sent back once again. The defense trying to set things up, get something moving forward. Ball sent over to Bremer. She'll turn. Tries to send it in. There's Anderson. Drops it right back to her. A little back and forth they go, and here's a little give and go. Ball near the top of the box. Finally cleared out by Medina. Ball trickles out of play and will be thrown in by Tulsa. Ball retrieved by Armas. It'll be thrown in by Medina. Northern Oklahoma College sends that ball into Hannah Leck. Ball sent forward. Here's an opportunity and a shot. Deflected, however. It's going to go out. It should be a corner. Let's see if it is. It is a corner here. And it looks like that's going to be Paula Germino Watnick, Georgetown University. And she gives way to number 20, Dina Da Silva. Silva at George Washington University. Guess those schools probably pretty close together there in D.C. area. Georgetown University, the Hoyas. George Washington, the Colonials. Ball out top of the box. Tried to settle it. Defense there to break it up. Trying again. High ball, back post. Lining it up, backing up, trying to get some space. Work it in. Nice shot there. It's going to be deflected. It'll be another corner. Good work there by number 14. That's Bremer. Got those high top, it's either high top black cleats or maybe some wrist, some ankle braces. So let's see who works it across again. Looks looks like the left foot of De Silva will put a little in-swinger in toward the goal. That's going to be back post high. Headed out of there. Good job there by the defense. That's Drashana Pillay. Ball worked forward. Number 26, our mystery player out here to the right. Very strong looking player, however. We'll definitely find out who she is on the break. And the defense having a little trouble clearing it out. They finally work it up a little bit. That's going to be Haley Schroeder, who's checked in, wearing number 3. She'll turn and send it. Here comes Jermino Watnick here on the right side. She'll work it in with the neon cleats, takes it to the right, and it's going to trickle across the line. That one's going to be a goal kick. Coach, referee Casey Anderson right on top of it. As I went by Casey Anderson, said, I don't know how you guys do it, and she said she's not sure either. 2 matches, probably the hottest of the day, this 1 p.m. match. So Bradley Taylor will put it in play, puts it out there, not too deep, however, and picked up by Jermina Wagner. Took a big hit, but a legal contact there. Let's see, that's number 22, Laramie Hall. Here's the toss in. Right at midfield now, brought forward. Ball worked around the midfield stripe. It's going to be the Coyotes trying to work it in the midfield. Emma Anderson there. Turns, gives it over to Drew Kesterman, who's checked in. Also Georgetown Hoya, and up over the crossbar. Goal kick. And you see several players with their bent over, hands on their knees, as the heat and the fatigue just wearing everybody out a little bit. Glad you folks are with us. You've got the best seat, and you've also probably got the best temperature to enjoy the action. And ball put in play. Got the wind, so it's easy to get that ball down the pitch pretty well. Feeding it back now. It's going to be number 22. That's Hall. That ball will go out of play. Back in the back, you've got Stephanie Higginson, a pretty stout player back there on the defense. Also, Drashana Pillay making her presence known. Everybody a little bit tired right now, as you can tell. If you're watching closely, you see a few with their hands on their knees and on their hips. Ball down the back. Here comes a ball toward the front. That's when the coaches really have to do some motivating at halftime to get the full energy out of their team. Ball sent forward. Nice boot there by Hall. Not a lot of organization right now. A lot of pushing and shoving. That ball going way over into field number 7, so a little bit of a break here. A welcome breeze and a little bit of cloud cover comes across. USYouthSoccer.org, the place where you can go and get all the information, upcoming games, as well as some of the stats after today, standings. And you can see when the remaining matches will take place, especially moving toward the weekend with the semifinals, championships. Ball sent into the box. It's going to be down the ground. It's still loose in there and not cleared. Headed back in, fighting for it, and a big block there and a shot that's point blank range, but over the post. And it looks like Pillay may be down for a minute. And I believe the collision was with the keeper as Taylor went out to punch the ball away. Did not get all the way to it and made a collision there with a couple defenders. And it looks like Pillay still stretching it out. Looks like she'll be okay. That was some hard contact and a good opportunity for the Coyotes to chip away at this 2-0 deficit. Ball put in play now by Higginson. Hall, not quite a full strike on that one. And Tulsa working and trying to get a little time of possession. Since going up, down actually 2-0, the Coyotes have shown a lot more life as far as just possessing the ball. Ball at midfield, tapped around. Coyotes over there, that's Juliana Comer. Left foot sent up to Jermina Watnick. Watnick now sends it out to the side. Looking for an option. Emma Anderson always lurking around the top of the box. Midfield, knocked off the ball briefly. Number 15, that's Armas. And a toss in back. A lot of space now for the defenders. They'll set it up. Set up a little time of possession here, trying to get the offense organized. Working it up. I mean, tremendous amount of space now. Ball in. Headed back. Not at it, not out. Good job there. Coming back to it is Kesterman. Ball inside. Let's see what happens. She's going to work it around back to Anderson and broken up by the defense. Good opportunity once again. The Coyotes showing life here after once again dropping behind 2 goals. Boy, that breeze feels very good. I'm sure the players happy to feel that as well. Ball out. Let's see which way the referee says it will come with the Coyotes. Tulsa dropping back. Once again, the Coyotes out of Maryland. Oh, there was some Emma Anderson out with the ball, some tornado activity there. And thoughts and prayers there. We had some folks from Binghamton, New York. They had some flooding up there. Always the interest stories here back at home. These players representing. Ball down the line, but it will trickle across. See the players really trying to fight through the end of this first half. There's the toss in by Hall. Headed by the Coyotes. Really, the Tulsa squad not mounting any offensive attack since scoring that second goal. The second goal coming from J.C. Jones on a set piece, a direct kick just outside the box. Nice ball out to the outside. Let's see if they can feed it in. Low ball, nobody there. They did not follow it through. Good opportunity squandered there by the Coyotes. Ball to the outside. Madeline Beaulieu. B-E-A-U-L-I-U. Ball inside, and the player signaling the offside before the assistant referee does. And they were correct. So it'll be put back in play. Be Higginson who will do the honors. Ball moving down the far side. A little bit of a rush here for Tulsa now. As WSA Red out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Head coach Ryan Bush. Both coaches will have a good challenge at halftime to get the energy level back up for their teams. They'll have a well-deserved rest. They can sit down, get a little water, maybe some sort of Gatorade or replenishment there. A little fruit I noticed earlier, the team out of California with watermelon and some fruit on the side, trying to get the energy back up for the squad. Here we go. Ball on the far side. Coyotes still trying to work it up. Working through traffic. Still working through. Nice job of dribbling there. Little footwork. There's a shot high, bounding, and it's going to go in. What a job there, and we'll see the number here in just a second. Unbelievable footwork. That was Jermina Watnick who took it in. Probably a 30 or 40 yard dribble through traffic, 3 or 4 defenders, and finally a ball in the perfect spot just over the head of the keeper Taylor. And our score now 2-1, unassisted I'm sure, as Jermina Watnick took that ball probably 30, 40, maybe 50 yards across the pitch and got the goal. So right here near the end of the first half, we are having a soccer match now, 2-1. Hall clears it out, puts a big boot into it. Picked up in the back there by the keeper, Doherty. Doherty at commitment to Ursinus or Ursinus. URSINUS. Reed, number 13, a commitment to Louisiana State, LSU. Ball down the left side. There's clear, no offside. Another opportunity here for the Coyotes, and it's going to be cleared briefly. Let's see if they can bring it right back in. Working it in, taking it left side. Here's a ball into the box and cleared away. So the ball cleared out eventually. It was Comer who had an opportunity to bring that ball into the box. Defense well shaped, cleared it out, but have really slowed down a little bit here lately. Coach hollering out, saying the a little bit short on players. Maybe some of the players we saw in one of the games today, a team in the second half had 2 or 3 players come down sick with some food poisoning, and it was very difficult. In fact, they allowed 3 goals in that second half. It was defenders who went down sick. So working the ball down the left. Here's Jermina Watnick. She scored a while ago, unassisted, trying to do something here. Takes it all the way to the end line. Now works across. Still working across, a la Neymar out of Brazil. Now turned, and here's Anderson's shot, and it's going to be wide. Another opportunity for the Coyotes, who have been relentless, living up to their name here at the end of this first half. So we've seen the first part of this half dominated by Tulsa, and then second part of this first half being dominated by the Coyotes. So Maryland and Oklahoma going at it. Tulsa out of the Region 3 runner-up there. Maryland, the Coyotes out of Region 1, they were the champs. Lining it up, putting it in play is Higginson. Higginson with a big foot, sends it out over midfield, and they'll send it right back in. Higginson now with a header. Good job there getting it to teammate Gornell. Good sub there. It looks like a big collision. Like going down was hard was Leck. She's back up. And it looks like the Tulsa team just has decided they're going to just stay back on defense for a while. Just really haven't pushed really much even across the midfield. Here comes Jermina Watnick. Watnick sends it up forward toward Anderson. Pillay is there. Now Hall, she says, I'll clear it out. She does, and we'll go to halftime. And your score 2-1. We got a couple things we'll check on number-wise. But we will be back with you second half coming up. Should be exciting as the Coyotes fight back. Down 2-0 now, 2-1 is your match. John Peters, Nick Case with you. We'll be right back. Second half coming up.
starts here. The road paved by pain, sacrifice, and struggle. The road paved by passion and pursuit. The road where dreams come true. On this road, many will fail, and on this road, many dreams will fade. But as for you, what will be your fate? When there are seconds left and you are running on fumes, will you be satisfied with almost? Or will you dig down into the dirt, take one more step and make one more play, knowing that good enough isn't good enough, and all the blood, sweat, and tears have brought you to this moment, the moment where pain turns to greatness. On this road, nothing is given, everything is taken. On this road, winners will rise to the top, heroes will be made, and on this road, champions will be crowned.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Perfect. All right, back at it here. 19 and 20-year-olds coming at it. Officials, the assistant referees checking the nets right now, make sure they're good. Have a new keeper here for the team out of Maryland, the Coyotes. New keeper number 17, Hannah Warner. A verbal commitment to Towson University. It will be the Oklahoma WSA Red wearing navy blue. They will be making the first touch. Looks like Kayla Foster will do the honors. Waiting on Casey Anderson, the head official now. She gets thumbs up from the assistants and we're ready to go. And the ball played back. Score 2-1 right now. You've got the team out of Tulsa, Oklahoma up by 2-1. A late goal by the Coyotes. It was a great play by Jermino Watnick, taking the ball, working all the way across the pitch, taking it to the top of the box, and then slipping it in. A little chip shot that cleared the outstretched hands of Briley Taylor, the keeper. There's Jermino Watnick now. A lot of energy still in this tremendous heat. Emma Anderson also working hard inside. That ball finally cleared out toward midfield. Scooped up there by Foster. She'll play it off to her right. Ball to the far side, now move forward. Good speed there, defense and offense. Brought into the box. Collision. Referee says play on. Ball brought out, still going at it. Number 6 in there is Amanda Wilson. And we got a foul. It's going to be a kick here. Let's see. That will be a kick for Tulsa. They'll have the free kick here, not far from that corner where that foul occurred. Had a nice little cloud cover here for a few moments. Fans still pretty sparse. It's that hot, folks. Even the college coaches, I think, have retired back to the pool area now. Ball in midfield. That one chested down. Looks like Gormel. It is. Cornell with one of the goals for the Tulsa squad. The other goal by J.C. Jones. All 3 goals that we've seen have been unassisted. Scooped up there by Warner. She'll put it in play. Warner, very tall and physically imposing keeper. Does a little drop kick and puts that one deep. Might be an advantage here in the second half with the wind as she can put that ball really deep. That ball collected there by Lindsay Whitkind. Ball back and forth over to the side and just out of play. And it was Kesterman trying to chase that one down. Couldn't quite get to it. Once again, glad you folks are with us. Turbo Sports is the official video production of U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. John Peters here with you, our producer, Nick Case. Give kudos to our cameraman also, Patrick Leal and Jason Bobadilla. What a great last name. Bobadilla. Bobadilla. So ball will be right about midfield. Let's see the center ref, Casey Anderson, earning her pay here in this match for sure. Just they won't go by at halftime and see the ice packs there that the officials have on their necks and legs, trying to cool off. There's a whistle. Be the Coyotes with the free kick. Let's see who's going to take it. Looks like it's going to be Taylor Bennett. Syracuse University, Taylor Bennett. Wearing number 25. Sends it deep into the box. It's punched out by Riley Taylor, but then it's cleared away. It's going to be a corner. No, excuse me, going to be a goal kick. It'll be placed right there, and I believe if it's the same as we saw in the first half, that will be Higginson doing the honors. Once again, the wind in the face of Tulsa here in the second half. Coyotes using the wind to their advantage, especially with the keeper that's in now. Warner can really put a big foot into it. Put it deep down the pitch, ready the offense can go at it. Defense squaring up, now trying to move forward. They got a little space. Ball down the line. Nice ball there, just down the sideline, chasing it in and just getting past. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. It is. Good job there by Lang Bartles to earn that corner. Looked like she was going to be beat and the ball was going to be cleared back out. Short ball very quickly. Now into the box, shot in there. Nice save. Warner takes a one hopper with a lot of pace on it and smothers it. Good job there by the tall goalkeeper who just checked in for the second half. Drop kick. Gets it way out there. Now the offense moving forward. Here's the score in the first half. She gets a little chip shot, and the flag is up for offside. It was close. Emma Anderson, I think, the guilty party, but very close there. A little chip pass up over the defense and moved in just a little too soon. Had to be before the pass was initiated. And the ball sent out into the wind. Chested down in there. Still fighting for it. Now, Jermino Watnick has really shown some great ball handling. That was not a good pass there. May have put the broadcast jinx on her on that play, but the Georgetown University player, there's a couple from Georgetown. She as well as Drew Kesterman, both attending and graduating back in 2016. So an older team actually than we saw the Beach squad. Only one player that graduated in 2016. And we see for this Maryland Coyotes team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 14 or 15 players who have already graduated in either 2016 and one in 2015. All sent through. And just getting a touch on it, but it was scooped up by Warner. No real tension there as she just makes the easy catch. Scoops it up. Now we'll see that patented drop kick. Didn't get all of that one. A little push and shove here in the middle. And finally the ball squirts loose, sent out on the far side. That's going to be Pillay who will toss it in. Gornell is right there. Let's see who she tosses it toward. Somebody was taken down. No call. Referee says play on. Ball sent over near side. Chasing it is Comer. Comer leaves it back for Whitkind. Whitkind sends it in toward Anderson. Anderson turns. Big player in there. Big, tall player. That one blocked by the defense. Still, the attack continues from the Coyotes. Sent down the corner. Kesterman now sends it in. And bounding around, sends it back out. Right back to Kesterman. She'll take it to the right. Sends it through. What a blast. And it's just long and wide right. Boy, that was a nice foot put on that. That might have been Jermino Watnick, excuse me. As she has great skills out there. You watch and see the ball handling ability, also the Great strikes that take place around the box area, just maneuvering to get open and to have that opportunity to put a shot on frame. Ball toward the midfield, bounding around, now settled. Ball worked up, now coming the other way. Set back across. Worked in by Bennett. And continuing to attack, Coyotes really continue to put the pressure on, and that's going to be a little off to the left. You had a player cutting in at the back post. Can't see the number yet, but what an opportunity. You couldn't tell if it was going to be wide left. It had the right height and good speed on it. So we'll see here as the player moving down, as she turns around, that's going to be Kesterman, who was flashing in on the back post. Ball worked around, and thought I heard a whistle, must have been on the other field. Ball played down here as we see Tulsa working it on this near side. Ball moved across there by Schroeder. Trying to turn with it now, Comer. She'll send it back toward Whitkin. Down the side there, Kesterman. Here comes Gornell. Good ball handler in Gornell. Also good foot. Ball broken up. Another chance. High in the air. Let's see who's going to win this battle. 50-50 ball won by really nobody. It was given right back to the Coyotes. A little soft touch there as it's still bounding around. Nobody really gaining control for more than just a few seconds. And there's a better possession here. Ball in. Let's see, coming here on the right side. Got a player cutting up through the middle. Fighting toward the side. Still going at it, and somehow, somehow, the defense in there of Taylor Bennett, she was able to get a foot on that one and send it out. Pretty much had Bennett as well as Langbartles going at it. Also Whitkin right down here. Boy, that's some good defense when you can have that play like that. And here comes our producer, Nick Case, chasing that ball down. What a guy. Man, put ice on our producer over there and cool him down a little bit. He's doing it all, folks. Chasing down the balls out of bounds, out of the play, and keeping the video going. Great job. Fellow Charlestonian. Ball on the far side, work forward. Coyotes still pushing and really making a charge. Here still behind 2-1. Both of the Tulsa goals coming pretty early. And Gornell with an unassisted goal, and J.C. Jones with a set piece, a score. And then late in the first half, had Jermino Watnick work her way across the pitch and do some dribbling through traffic, came through and made the nice shot. It was a little chip shot over the keeper, so this will be a corner. The Coyotes continuing to put the pressure. Her little holler here from the bench, thought there might have been a foul on that far side. As we await the ball in the corner, say thanks to a couple of our sponsors here, of course USYS Soccer and MLS, the overseer of USYS Soccer, Major League Soccer, Bubba Burgers, Dick's Sporting Goods, Wilson Trophies, Yokohama, of course Toyota here at the Toyota Soccer Center. There's a ball that's sent into the box. It's going to be headed around. And a volley that's sent back in, and it's going to be wide right, or wide left. It was a right footer. Sent in by Jermino Watnick. Let's start calling her GW. And she goes to Georgetown. I guess that would be, if she went to George Washington, it would be real confusing, but the Hoya of Georgetown. Let's see if we've got something. Must have had a collision there, and it looks like a leg injury coming off. Might be Gornell, we'll see. Might have had a collision there, and a sub will come in. Let's get the substitute coming in first is Hannah Leck. And I'm pretty sure it's Gornell who took the worst of that hit. Ball being played around the midfield. And Gornell recovering over here on the side. And she probably will be back out there if at all possible. And we got a foul there. Foul in the midfield area. That was on Amanda Wilson. Actually, went the other way. And the coaches don't understand that either, so we're going to see. I don't know if she's going to get a yellow card here. Looks like we do. For disputation. Maybe it's a warning. I have not seen the yellow card displayed, however, that could be the case. The referee dispensing justice as we move forward. There was a lot of questions about that. Ball put in play. It's going to be wide right, so maybe a little poetic justice, as that was Taylor Bennett. Put that ball not anywhere near the frame. And it looks like the discussion continues out there in the middle of the field. And ball will be put back in play. That ball must have cleared everything. I tell you, the wind really pushing the ball deep. Kesterman will send it back toward her opponent Higginson, who's been putting the ball in play on these goal kicks. Higginson now will approach, puts it up in the wind, still gets it about to midfield. Ball bounding around. Foster over there fighting for it. That ball will go out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Coyotes. Coyotes in the white with the blue shorts. Tulsa in the navy blue shirts, white shorts, and red socks. Very patriotic look. Ball down this near side. Don't know if anybody will get to it before it goes out of play. Yes, they will. Turning and getting it is De Silva. Feeds it back in toward teammate Whitkind, who sends it up to Comer. And someone down there. Let's see which way it's going to go. It'll be a throw in for the Tulsa squad. Coach is giving a lot of direction and instruction. Head coach for the Coyotes, Kevin Layton. Head coach of Tulsa is Ryan Bush. That ball, it's going to be a throw in as it went off the foot of one of the Tulsa players. Breeze picking up a little bit. You can go to usyouthsoccer.org and get a lot of information. Click on National Championship and see all the matchups, see the results after today's activity. Also see some of the goal scorers. It's going to be a throw in for the Coyotes. Picked up there and brought out toward midfield by Tulsa. Working across, we got a foul there. Let's see who, that looks like Kayla Foster who went down hard. Foster back up. Kayla Foster, the Missouri University of Science and Technology, mentioned that. A couple players from Oral Roberts, Oklahoma State University, J.C. Jones, Northern Oklahoma College, Morgan Medina. Northeastern State is Mariah Nicolette. On the other side, you have Julia Gray, number 26, Providence College. That's who we were trying to figure out who number 26 was, and the roster had number 2, and she said at halftime that was her old number. Not the old number, but the old number. Warner picks it up. Dana Reed wearing number 13, an LSU commitment. Sabrina Doherty, Ursinus College. Comer, Cornell up in the Ivy League. Ball sent forward. Ball cleared back across midfield. Coyotes still trying to get the equalizer. Ball sent forward. Really nobody there to receive it except the defense. Bennett sends it over to Whitkin. Ball stopped before it goes out. Nice play there by Schroeder. Little space in the middle. Here comes Tulsa. Nice ball there. Through ball. Let's see if she can get to it. Schroeder breaking in. Tries to make touch. Let's see who touched it last. And it's going to be a corner. Boy, that was close. And game of inches right there. Let's see what happens on this corner. It'll be a corner for Tulsa. I see some of the other players. You have Wilson, Villanova, Emma Anderson, Columbia University, Bremer, University of Maryland, College Park, Termino Watnick, Georgetown. And we see right now for Tulsa number 9, it's J.C. Jones who had the score earlier. We know that she can put a good foot on it. Bringing in some more defense. Looks like Bremer will be brought into the box. So this will be an opportunity not only for Tulsa, but maybe a counter punch as well. Low ball sent in, not even a chance. Back at the back post, or the near post behind the goal. Tried the low ball, but just didn't get it where she wanted to put it. This is going to be number 25 is Taylor Bennett, Syracuse University. The orange. We mentioned Hannah Warner, Towson. De Silva, George Washington. Haverford is Lindsay Whitkin. Bicknell at Niagara and Bolu at Canisius. Kesterman, Georgetown University. That's a pretty good rundown of all the players that we have listed. I'm sure there are others who have committed. Here's a run now. Let's see if Watney can get in there. She almost pulled a repeat stunt there. She did that earlier, dribbled through traffic and made the goal unassisted. Ball sent to the outside, a lot of space. Working forward is going to be Bolu. See if she can get it turned around. It's Anderson. Got a whack at it as a shot and a save by Taylor. Worked it to her right, got a good strike, and right into the hands of the waiting Briley Taylor. High ball, midfield. It's going to bound around and settle by Pillay. Ball picked up. Tulsa now trying to pad their lead. 2-1. Not a real safe lead here. They'd like a little insurance, and on the other side, you'd love to see the equalizer if you're Coach Kevin Layton getting late in the game. And it's going to be a water break time. We'll do the same right here. Get a quick splash, and we'll be right back. Another 22 minutes or so. Still on tap, so don't leave us. You got the best seat in the house, and we'll be right back. John Peters, Nick Case, and our crew will be here for the last 22 and a half minutes when we come back. And welcome back. We're back at it here after a little bit of water refreshment. Great to see the coaches spraying the players in the face with some water as well as some drinks as they try to recuperate, get ready for this last 22 minutes or so. And here comes the Coyotes. They have been relentless since they went down 2-0. Here's a ball that's going to be out of play. Pelé got her, looked like head or shoulder on that one. And it'll be a corner put in play on the far side. And let's see who's going over there to set it in motion. Looks like it's going to be Dina Da Silva. Da Silva will do the honors. Wind helping push it toward the goal. She is going to use the left foot, so it'll be bending back toward the goal. You'll have to be careful that you don't put it behind the goal. A lot of instructions being hollered. Here's a high ball coming in. It's loose and high in the air and up over the back of the post. Tell you what, you can't tell from this angle. The depth perception is such you can't tell if it's inside the goal, on the back of the goal. In that case, the ball popped up over the goal post and over that post to stop play. Very dangerous play. The Coyotes looking for the equalizer here. 2-1 your score. Last goal scored near the end of the first half as the Coyotes chipped away at a 2-0 deficit. As Jermino Watnick got a ball that was about 10-15 yards outside the left side of the box, worked it in and toward the middle of the pitch, came all the way across the middle, then broke toward the top of the box, chipped it up and over the keeper for a nice nifty goal there right at the end of the half to make it 2-1. Boy, a big hard spill there as both players go down hard. Ball worked forward. Whitkin now on the left-hand side, works it back to the right. Ball touched. Let's see if there was a touch on it. And the referee says there was not. Looked like there might have been a little bit of a deflection there as it came off the foot of Whitkin. I'm sorry, Kesterman. Sorry, get it wrong. Drew Kesterman with that ball going in. Stephanie Higginson will put it in play. Here's the kick out toward midfield. High ball coming down, bounding there. Ball bounces around. Little joust there for the possession and coming away with it, Jermino Watnick. She continues moving forward. Here comes Julia Gray. We get to call her by the right name now, number 26. It'll be a corner. Let's see if Gray will actually, no, it will be, once again, it'll be Da Silva because she'll be using the left foot. Julia Gray out of Providence College, a verbal commitment. We had actually had her listed as number 2. Here's the ball, high, floating, bounding around, back corner. Ball sent back in, bounding around. Let's see if it's in. And there's a lot of discussion there. I think the Coyotes thought they either had a handball or a goal, and the referee said neither. So ball out toward midfield. It will bounce around. That's a nice ball. If there's anybody coming down this near side, hustling back is Schroeder, I believe. Yes, it was. Cool and calm, Madeline Beaulieu sends it back to her teammate. Now here comes Jermino Watnick. She's got speed and she can control it. Nice pass down toward the corner. Kesterman firing in. She goes down. It's got to be a corner, and we've got, looked like an injured player down there, and this could be a, looks like an arm maybe. I just hate to guess, but this may take a couple minutes. So I'll tell you what, Nick will step aside for just a second because this is going to take a minute. Looks like an injury in the corner, and we'll step aside and be right back. All right, the good news is, looks like slowly getting up and coming off the pitch. I'll try to get you a number here in a second. Tough play down there in the corner. Big time collision. Not a whole lot you can say during that time, so we'll see as play will resume. I believe it's going to be a corner. It is. It'll be a corner here for the Coyotes as we get ready here probably for a really frenetic last 12 to 15 minutes. So we want to be on top of things. So here comes the corner. We got some medical help coming in to check. Here's the ball, high ball floating in, headed up and still at the top of the box. Lining it up, sending it back out. You could almost reset and do the corner again. Working it back around is Wilson. She tries to send it in and the defense comes away with it. And finally, as the bench instructed, they clear it away. Here comes Tulsa. Nice block there by Jermina Watnick. GW works it around. A lot of fancy footwork now, sending it on down. I'm still trying to see the number of the player who is injured. Looked like she may have fallen on her left arm. They were checking the elbow. Medical folks checking to make sure she's all right. Ball out toward field work there by Amanda Wilson. She'll send it back across. There's Julia Gray. Gray, big long strides. Takes it in, low ball into the box. There's a nice move inside. Emma Anderson. She'll go. Actually, one of the Tulsa players go down and the whistle blows. So looks like checking back in, the injured Tulsa player was Tristan Edgar. And looks like she's ready to come back in. Great news for the folks in Tulsa that she's okay. After being checked out by a couple of different folks from the medical crew. Ball sent around right in the midfield. Schroeder. Ball bounding around. Working with it is Bremer. That's a nice through ball. Let's see who it comes through to. Coming over to Comer now. Sends it outside. That's Bolu. Ball back toward the midfield. Now here comes Tulsa. Schroeder sends it forward. Working it up there toward number 15, Armas. Nice play there. Cutting in front is Bolu. Ball sent into the corner. Kesterman now sends it right back in. Nobody there except the defense. Good pick up there by Comer. She'll take it back in. Driving through traffic. Takes it to the right. Still working it through. Didn't have any help, however. It looks like one or two players with energy on any given play, and the rest are just spectators. That ball sent wide right. Not sure how much time is left. We're going to see another substitute. This will be Mariah Nicolette as she gets ready to come in. Let's see, we got another sub coming in. This is going to be Nicolette. She'll come in for Lang Bartles. Lang Bartles hops off the pitch. And getting some fresh legs in here. Help out on defense. Mariah Nicolette, committed there, are attending Northeastern State University. Ball sent forward. Now let's see. Brought back the other way. The Coyotes on the march. Bremer. Nice tackle in there. Looked like it was Pelé. Little circle there and brings it back around. Ball sent in. A little space here for Kesterman. Sends it out to the middle. Jermina Watnick broken up nicely by the defense. Ball still being handled by Coyotes. Coyotes to the corner. Working it down is Bolu. Bolu now sending it back in. Chips it through. but it's picked up by the defense. A couple of white shirts now surrounding the ball. Handled there by Foster. In the corner, just trying to take some time off the clock. Let's see. The referee making the point. Let's see what it is. Is that going to be a throw or a corner? It'll be a throw in right at the flag. And you can hear that wind. I don't know if you can hear it there blowing through the microphone. Here comes Anderson, turns, and scooped up by Taylor. Riley Taylor, youngest player on the team, doesn't graduate till 2020. That'll be a great year of tremendous vision, the graduates of 2020. And you can tell it's getting very hot out here when you say that. Here we go, the Coyotes trying to make another run at it. Bolu now working down the left side. She's got Kesterman off to her side. She's got Anderson as an option in the middle. Sends it into the top of the box. There's Jermina Watnick, another very dangerous player. Ball worked across. Now the Tulsa team trying to figure out if they can get some sort of offense going. They've not had much offense since J.C. Jones had that set piece, a score, way back in the first half, very early in the first half, as J.C. Jones, the unassisted set piece, a direct kick. Ball worked through, and it will go all the way out of play. So Briley Taylor will pass it off to Higginson, and she will put the ball in play. As we scour around, I think we're one of the last fields still in action here today. Younger groups go 35-minute halves, some 40. But this group, I think it's 17, 18, 19, and 20, all go 45 minutes, the full length. That ball bounding around, comes through. Bolu now sends it over. Kesterman, she'll turn. Picked up there by the sub who just came in, Nicolette. Nicolette now takes it away, gives it back. Kesterman in the corner. Bolu, nice ball, back post. Headed away by Pillay, but not far enough. Ball chipped through and now cleared away. And still trying to get that ball past midfield has been a tremendous challenge for Tulsa here in this second half. Here comes the ball. You got a open Schroeder here on the near post on the near side, but they just can't get freedom to do it. And let's see. They actually, coach is just absolutely going nuts on that, thinking it was, the foul should have gone the other way. Substitute coming in. Checking in is going to be number 13. Let's see. 13 is Dana Reed. Reed, who is committed to LSU, Louisiana State. We're waiting on these substitutes right now, I think, to come in. So here comes the substitute. Dana Reed will check in. She comes in for Kesterman. Coming in for Tulsa will be Morgan Medina. Medina attending Northern Oklahoma College. Ball will be put in play by Taylor Bennett. Sit down, let's see, it's going to be another corner here. Coyotes still with opportunity after opportunity, just failing to cash in, and you got to give the defense of Tulsa credit. They just haven't been able to mount any sort of offense. The pressure from the Coyotes has been intense the entire second half, all the way back to the end of the first. High ball sent in, getting up high in the air. A couple of the white shirts. There's a ball that's going to be deflected out of play. I'm thinking that was the substitute who just came in, or maybe it was Alicia Bremer, who had a good whack at it. Knocked it off one of the defenders. So it'll be a right foot put into this one. Here comes the rush and the ball. Back post, bounded around. It's still up in the air. Sent down low. Lining it up is Gray. Sends it in, but just kind of a giveaway there. Back to Taylor. She'll scoop it up in front of the on-rushing Emma Anderson. Trying to pick out the player. I think the initiator of that corner was Amanda Wilson. Ball sent back into the box. Warner. Warner working with it. Tulsa trying to get some sort of way to put some pressure, but really they don't need another score if they can contain this offense of the Coyotes, which has a lot of intensity here second half. That ball's going to trickle across, and a mistake there, and it gives it back over to Tulsa. Not sure exactly how much time is left. We'll see if we can get a word on the time here. Trying to clear that ball out. Good job sending it off to the side. I believe that was J.C. Jones who knocked that one out of play and does it again. So Jones will leave it back for her teammate, Medina. That'll be a toss in right here. And you'll probably see a attempted counter punch here from the Coyotes. That ball forward, let's see where it is. Thought they had a handball there for a moment. Now sending it in toward the midfield. Little give and go. Using the referee as a little screen there off to the left-hand side. Now here comes Jermino Watnick, who really has some good handles, or sandals, however you want to put it. Turn there in the corner. Now she's measuring things up. Good defense as they size up everything. Here's a ball sent to the back post, headed out by Pillay. High ball sent in, nobody there except the keeper, Briley Taylor. Taylor, she contains that one. And so Taylor now will start it out again. That ball making about 3/4 of the way to midfield. Working back to the left, that's going to be Comer. Comer back toward the midfield. Defense, all they've got to do is just keep clearing it out. Here comes Schroeder. She's going to try to take it all the way to the corner as you hear the coaches. There she goes. She'll try to get it to the corner. Kicked out of play. And it will be see how much time they've added. It's either 3 or 4 minutes. 3 minutes of additional time. So here comes the toss in. It'll be sent in by Medina. Sent to the corner. That'll be a throw in for, and they have to chase that ball way over into field 7. That'll take a little more time off the clock. Here comes the ball to be tossed in. And now just going to be trying to contain the ball, and it's going to come out of play. Throw coming in. This will be Madeline Beaulieu. Couple of minutes left on the clock. Ball sent forward. There's Termino Watnick. If she can find an open player, she's got a lot of players right around her. They just can't get it out into the space. And sent back and high in the air. It's going to come right into the tent. And let's see if it bounces off. There comes the, this is going to be a long toss because the wind will help it. High ball bounding back toward the feet of the defense, blocked. And here's a breakaway in toward the box. Off to the right, little space. And Gray picks a shot. It's going to be blocked away. Great defense in there by Tulsa. And let's see if it goes out of play. It's going to be just over the line. It'll be a throw-in for Tulsa. And the coaches continue to holler for a ball taken to the corner. We'll see if they do that right here. Hard to toss that ball into that stiff breeze. They keep it in play. Now here comes the ball coming down. Warner sends it the other way. Good opportunity here. And Jermino Watnick, she'll chase it down. Boy, she's got to be tired after that run. Sends it back out to teammates. Shot blocked. Just about a minute to go. Less than a minute possibly. Ball over to the right side. Gray now selects a target. She puts it in. It's going to be a header. It's put down. Picked up there by the keeper. And it's got to be less than 30 seconds, maybe a minute to go here. We had 3 minutes of extra time. And Taylor now will boot it in play. Looks like she's going to kick it off to the side. Kept in play. Hustling forward. We have a tackle there. That ball sent out of play, and now it'll be rolled back in. Still an opportunity here as the Coyotes trying to tie things up. The ball cleared toward midfield, and that is it. And the Coyotes, a relentless attack all the way through that second half. Never could put one across the line. Never could put it in the back of the net. So great effort by these girls. I tell you, they need to go and rest, get some ice, get some good food, and sleep well tonight, because this has been one hot match, a full hour and a half of hard work by both teams. So it'll be the Tulsa, Oklahoma WSA Red, and wearing the navy blue, the Region 3 runner-ups. They'll go 1-0 with this 2-1 victory. They had goals from number 14, Anna Gornell, as well as number 9, J.C. Jones. On the other side, it was one goal scored by Paula Jermino Watnick. That was right at the end of the first half. We went scoreless all the way through that second half. A hard-fought match. The Coyotes come out 0-1. Thank you for joining us. And once again, I hope your temperature is better than this. It's got to be. John Peters, Nick Case, checking out. We'll be back tomorrow. Check it all out at usyouthsoccer.org.